Thank you for your interest in doing business with the City of Palm Bay. Today, I will provide a high-level overview of what our department does for the city and its residents. Procurement oversees all the purchases in the city. We are more than just buyers. As public servants, our mission is the fair, equitable treatment of all persons interested in doing business with the city, maximizing the value of public funds through competitive procurement practices, all while adhering to laws, regulations, and procedures. Procurement's job is to make sure our departments have the products and services they need so they can deliver what our city infrastructure and residents need. We do this by fulfilling the 7 rights of purchasing. We provide the right goods of the right quality from the right supplier at the right time and right place in the right quantity for the right price. Procurement has 3 customer bases. We serve our citizens by protecting their vested interests and maximizing taxpayer dollars. We serve our departments by helping them deliver public services to our citizens. We serve our vendors by formulating partnerships for public service delivery. We do all this with the mindset of value added. At the city, procurement is committed to how can we serve, whether that is taking the extra time to assist a department to find a competitive price, or sitting down with an interested vendor to walk them through our processes, or answering residents' questions so they know how their services are being delivered. Our mission and our vision mean nothing without our values. They are ethics, impartiality, accountability, professionalism, service, and transparency. These values are framed on the wall of our office and are at the forefront of everything procurement does. The City of Palm Bay Procurement Department is certified, educated, and experienced. We hold certifications from nationally recognized and accredited procurement organizations like Certified Public Procurement Officer and Certified Professional Public Buyer. Public procurement is very regulated and is quite different than purchasing for the private sector. In a private organization, companies can purchase within the limits of the organization that they work for as long as it isn't against the law. In other words, they can buy it as long as it's not illegal. In a public organization, like the city, purchases must be within the limits of federal and state law, the city's code of ordinances, and our administrative codes. In other words, we can't buy it unless it is legal to do so. This is why it is incredibly important that we are educated and certified in our field so that we can fully understand, practice, and enforce these critical regulations. On a daily basis, procurement is charged with many tasks to support city operations and other services to our residents. We create purchase orders, solicit for bids, quotes, and proposals. We source new vendors and manage and maintain relationships with our existing vendors. We perform new contract setup and do renewals. We ensure compliance with the legal and policy regulations previously mentioned. We negotiate terms, conditions, and pricing. We dispose of surplus property, like vehicles that are no longer needed, and we manage the city's credit card program. On an average year, that means we issue 2,000 purchase orders, complete 80 bids, quotes, and proposals, generate an average of $200,000 in surplus property sale revenue, conduct 50 public meetings, and audit over 150 credit cards. One of the primary focuses is encouraging local, small, and disadvantaged businesses to do business with the city. We encourage efficiencies, like the ability to email some quotes or attend our meetings virtually. We've improved our documents and processes, like our construction invitation for bid document. Our website offers answers to frequently asked questions, and we also host informational webinars. We go out to the community, performing guest speaking at vendor events and reverse trade shows. Lastly, we use VendorLink to post all of our requests for purchases over $25,000. The most important step any vendor must take to do business with the city is to register for VendorLink. VendorLink is the software partner we use to broadcast our opportunities to do business with the city. It's absolutely free to register. VendorLink is a user-friendly portal on our website. Simply provide your contact information, identify what goods and services you offer, and get notified whenever we have a matching request. We use this system to broadcast notices of any solicitation we do valued at $25,000 or more. All the documents can be viewed and downloaded instantly with no fee. Registering with VendorLink also connects you with other government agencies that also utilize VendorLink. To register, go to myvendorlink.com or check out our video with step-by-step instructions for more information. Please check out our website for more information, palmbayflorida.org/procurement. You can reach us from the link provided or click on Business on the city's homepage and navigate to Doing Business with City. There you will find even more information about the procurement department. There's also a list of our active bids, quotes, and proposals, and a direct link to register with VendorLink. On behalf of the procurement department, thank you for your interest in doing business with the City of Palm Bay and what our office does for the city.